Alright guys, forgive me while I talk kind of quick. I want to be able to fit a lot in, including some video of this camera in action. So you have the box here. I'm going to go ahead and move this out of the way. You have a very nice color manual that gives you a lot of the specifications of the camera, some Wi-Fi information, and I folded it here purposely because this is optional accessories and it starts changing different languages. So you have some information about the Wi-Fi connectivity and some of the different mode switching, some of the different accessories that are included, what they are and how they can be used, and all the different layout for the case, power, menu, OK options, things of that nature. But we'll go over those right quick. There is an application called Final Cam that you'll download. It's free, and then it said this additional card was here and says that you can use Canny, C-A-N-A-N-Y, if something's wrong with your current app. I don't know. I didn't use this. I just used the Final Cam, and honestly, I don't really use the Wi-Fi because it just burns up the battery. And with the LCD screen on the back, it's pretty easy to just use that for the most part. So real quick, you get a cleaning cloth, excuse me, some straps, so if you want to attach this to a helmet, for example, the little retention type strap with some 3M adhesive that is used to replace in the event you use one of these two, and some zip ties to make that also easier to do. Speaking of these here with the 3M adhesive, both of these are, if you've ever seen any action cameras, just the kind that slip in and slip out. As far as the clipping goes, one of these has the tripod mount set up, the other is a complete pass-through. I think this is pretty cool because it's kind of a skeleton type frame. You can pop the camera into that, and then they have this little clip that you can also attach, and like that, it becomes something you can clip on, whether you clip it onto your belt to carry it, which they show in the little manual, or if you clip it on something and record. It's a fairly strong little clip, and I have other cameras that have the same type setup. It works well, easy to use. You do have your USB charging cable. Cool thing about this, micro USB, so that's usually something most people have pretty handy for the most part. And of course you have the USB charging here, or you can use your own with your battery pack or your charging station. And then you have this little charger that you can drop a battery into and plug up, so you can be charging, because you have two batteries included with this unit. And excuse me, you could be charging the battery in the unit and charging the battery separately with this if you have the cable to do so and wanted to do so, which is very cool. Speaking of the batteries, they are 900 milliamps. They claim to be good for about 80 minutes. 900 milliamp batteries usually last me right in the 1 hour and 15 to 1 hour and 20 minutes, so they're pretty on par. You can buy a 1050 milliamp battery and get an additional, say, 15 minutes or so, roughly, maybe a little bit more than that. 2 packs for 14 bucks on Amazon with charger, just as a heads up. And I only say that because I have several action cameras, and probably about 5 or 6 action cameras, and some of them use the same style battery. And just wanted to give you a heads up on that. So you have a multitude of different attachments, so for different angles and everything. If you're familiar with action cameras or GoPro type cameras in general, you're familiar with most of those. And then you have the swivel type tripod style mount here. You have one of the mounts that gives you a little bit of distance, so really good for your mounting on top of a helmet or something there, of course. And then you have sort of like a handlebar style mount, or ski poles, or walking sticks, you know, whatever type of round structure you want. And they do give you this door here, and then you have the door that's included. The only real difference that I notice is this one has the side right here and the side right here that has a bit of a hole, so obviously not going to be waterproof. but you can get a little better sound. So if you're doing anything that you want better sound, that's cool. Something really cool to note, they put these little rubber pieces in here so that when the camera is mounted, it actually makes firm contact with it. That's pretty cool. This has little screws on it, so this is removable and replaceable if necessary, which is very cool as well. And I really like this a whole lot. This clamping mechanism here, when you push that down like that, it automatically locks, and just pushing that little button, it flips it open. So you're not pulling on it like you do with the GoPro and a lot of the other style. You just flip that little lever and it pops right up. And I think that's really cool. Makes it a lot easier. So very nice waterproof housing included with this unit as well. The camera itself, I've actually got it charging through a SD card in. You've got your OK button on the top. You got your power and your mode button on the side. You got your Wi-Fi button up top. Very easy to get this connected. And your up and down button for menu navigation. If I hit the power button right quick, it's also the mode button. We're in video mode. If I hit it again, 14 megapixel, because that's the setting I put it on the highest for picture taking. Of course, the OK button is your start and stop record and your picture taking button. If I hit that again, no image because I haven't done any. On this card, I just formatted it, so I can't playback mode. And if I hit the mode button again, I have all the different pages of settings, 6 different pages. This thing has a huge amount of options. We'll go through it real quick. We have resolution, TV out, you can turn that off and on-screen display, time-lapse record, capture mode, cycle or cyclic record, you can cycle through. If I go to the next page, HDR motion detection, I'd leave that turned off because every time it detects motion, it's going to start recording. If you don't mean to, you'll be recording a lot, and you'll fill up your capacity and burn your battery up a lot quicker doing that. Audio, so you can record audio and stuff. Date stamping, image quality, or image size rather, sorry, and quality. Below that, sharpness, white balance, color, ISO, exposure, anti-shaking, language, date and time, auto power off, beep mode, TV mode, screensavers, and that's of course how long duration before the screen times out with the screensavers. Frequency, rotate, car mode. You can manage the Wi-Fi, SSID, and password. License, no set. I'm not really certain about that one, to be honest with you. Delete, so you can delete individual pictures and things. Format the card. Default settings, return all the settings, and the version. And the version number on this did show as late 2015, so it's relatively up to date, which is really cool. Anything you want to go into as far as these menus are concerned, you hit the OK button on the top, cycle up or down to choose what mode you would like, and hit OK again and you're done. If you hit menu when you're finished, it'll cycle you through the menus and take you there, and then each press of it will turn each of the different things as we just saw, from video to image to playback to menu. So very easy. You have your power, your HDMI, your TV, your SD card here. The cool thing about this also, not only is this design on this very cool, but this right here uses a little clip design, so when you flip that, you see the battery door popped open and it snaps shut, so you have that little trap door release, which is pretty cool. Oop, I think I just started recording on accident. I did. We'll stop it. So anyway, I'm going to take this out this weekend. That's the plan, to be doing some driving and whatnot. So we'll see what this looks like when it's actually used as an action camera.